Hello, it's me, it's Shrewboy313, and welcome to what I'm planning on having as the final episode of Trials of Mana. So, in the last episode we made like all of our final preparations to take on Anise's Stockade. You can see we're like level 74 now. These are the points, like the point distributions we've got going. Gear and stats has changed slightly because like in my off-screen training all I was doing was like running through Mirage Palace repeatedly and just fighting everything. This is how we look now. Yeah, we got like new amazing weapons for everyone that we just found out of seeds. And yeah, today we're just gonna be taking on Anise's Stockade. Like, okay, I'm just gonna, go as I'm just gonna talk as I go. Like, my plan for Anise's Stockade is that I don't... So this is, like, really off topic really quickly, but recently, I say recently, like, Chugga Conroy's most recent Let's Play was his Pokemon Mystery Dungeon one, and, like, the way he did the biggest dungeons was that, like, he only showed the highlights. I'm more or less going to be doing that. Like when I've said other things have been a supercut, this is going to be a supercut just like that. Right, and something that like I did put Cactus Soul on, one of my party members. So like at the start of every battle I do get, 200% just added to my CS gauge. That is why like when I come in I can just immediately use Spin Slash. This was like, honestly this was my training method. Like I'd run around the, what is it? I know what I mean by what is it? I'd run around Mirage Palace and just like start every fight essentially by just spin slashing. That's vaguely what I'd do. And like it was the quickest way I found of leveling up. Ooh, fun. Yeah, that was just the quickest way I found of leveling up. Also, since we just picked up that rainbow item seed, I'm gonna plant it because we also have that little cactus boost of a higher chance of getting good things from item seeds. Yes, that was a thing. Oh, also we've maxed out the box, that's nice. Work. If we go into my items... Nope, that is not my items. Like, we've got a few elixirs that, like... Actually, I should just use them now, shouldn't I? So yeah, just like running through the final area of my story's game, just spin slashing with Cactus Soul, that was my way of leveling up. Also, we are gonna see everyone's like class 4 strikes. Just so I can show them off. Ooh. Oh, is this gonna be a case of...
An illusory world.
Okay.
Anise herself. She constructs it from the memories and subconsciouses of others.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this gonna just take us through the world? Like, that we've been through? Is that what this is gonna do? Also, in terms of items, like, we've got loads, so if we take little bits of damage, we should be fine. Right. I was gonna mention something else, but I got distracted, I won't lie. Yeah, we've maxed out most items, so we're not, like, hard-pressed for healing. That's what I was getting at. Right. Okay, Duran's first. Duran's thing. Hellline Fury. Let's show this first. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is, I prefer the ones that target multiple enemies. Like, that was cool. It was definitely cool, but I prefer the ones that target multiple enemies, just so, like, it's this cool massive attack, and it's just hitting one enemy. Like, sure, that's better for, like, bosses, definitely. I won't, like, turn that idea down. But, I mean... just generally, I prefer ones that hit multiple enemies. So we'll use Reese's next because we're here. Elysian Oh my god. Okay. Holy hell. That was fun. I don't know how else to describe it. It was fun, it was massive, it was explosive. I was a fan. I mean, as far as the final ones go, I definitely prefer Reese's to Duran's right now.
I don't care if this ain't real. How dare you mess with my home?
Okie dokie, now let's see if we, on the off chance, there we go. Kablooey, let's use Kablooey. Oh my god, it hits all of them, it hits all of them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay, Charlotte's is the best. Like, that's just the tea. Charlotte's is the best of the three. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise. So Kablooey is better than Elysium Slash and Hell Iron Fury. Right. Now, I imagine, like I've said, a fairy wall. Yeah, we're fine on items. I imagine that this is going to take us through, like, all of the places we've been. Like, that seems like, I'm going to say, like, a smart thing. It seems like it would be, like, a good final area. Just like, hey, memory lane. That kind of goop, kind of jush. And I mean, if that is the case, like, oh, it's just treasure boxes. Right, if that is the case, it might just be a case of, I just said case like 4 times, I'm sorry. But yeah, if that is the case, it might just be a case of, like, I might just pop in for actual live commentary, like, when we just get into an area. But then after that, can we go through this? No, okay. But then for, like, the rest of it, there's gonna be a lot of speeding up and just, like, cutting out. Because a lot of the fights are gonna be this, I won't even lie to you, a lot of the fights will be this. Yeah, see, look at that, we just tear through enemies. Like, there'll just be a lot of speeding up and spin slashing. Or honestly, there might just be, again, things I'm gonna cut out, because it is places we've already been, it just looks slightly different. Either way, I imagine that, like, my raw file for this is gonna be huge. Bye, Freya. Right, okay, so it's the case of we have to scoop through and get the barriers. Hi, it's me. This is post commentary Shrewboy313, and yeah, this is just a point to say that there will be various points throughout this video where I am just gonna pop in with bits of post commentary where, like, it was something I didn't want to cut out, or that I had something to say, and it seemed like pertinent to add it in at this time. So that was just what this is. Ooh. An imp's ring, you say? I have no idea what she is. Imp's ring. Cancels out freezing and, I mean, burning hasn't really been that much of a problem thus far. Like, it only turned up in the fiery gorge. And I mean, freezing, again, that hasn't been that big of a problem either. Right, here we go. There's something up there probably, but I mean, it's not like a chest or anything, so I'm not going to go up there. We've reached the end of wherever here was. Wow, hello and now that fight's done. How much? Oh god, we've nearly got 300 grand. Welcome to the, I guess, the interior of this castle. Yeah, there are a lot of enemies, so I'm wondering, like, whether it was honestly all that necessary for me to do all that training that I did. Because, I mean, like, everyone has leveled up once already. Hi, this is just editing me popping in to say this was the point during editing where I started to decide to cut out bits of, like, places we've already been instead of just speeding them up. Alright, so we've reached the final area of this place as well. Like, I still do think, yeah, there were 3 parts to this, like, little bit, but I mean, we've reached the end of this next bit. Oh lord, okay, well, yeah, some of the chests that I've opened haven't actually been chests, they've been those fake ones. You know, the fun ones that drop the good item seeds? They've been those. Oh good, that was an actual one. So we're up to 5 out of 5 out of 27. Oh lord. Right, and on to the next area, I suppose. Oh look, we're actually back out in the Stockade itself. Like the actual dark angry place. I know that's really vague, but the dark angry place.
She's huge, but she's so beautiful. She's a mammoth, of course. And she has blonde hair. And, you know, she does really cute stuff with her hair. And she just, you know, she's cutesy.
Okay, that was like a full little boss rush of like dragon zombies. All those little zombie folk. But I mean, we've reached our first, I guess, stopping point. Like, I don't want to specifically call it a stopping point, but like like a break point. So there's that. Right, I guess onwards we press. Right, I don't remember where this is. Oh, okay, we're fighting again. Yeah, I don't specifically remember where this is, but hey, we're here anyway. Yeah, so, but honestly, what my plan is gonna be, because, like, I'm sort of recording this without a plan on how I'm editing it, like, I'm thinking, like, my vague idea is just gonna be that, like, there's just gonna be massive chunks I'm gonna cut out. I'm not gonna show, like, 100% of Anise's Stockade, because the majority of what I'm doing is just, like, you know, running into fights, you know, doing the exact same, just doing spin slash over and over again, and then just like picking off any stragglers. So it's like, it's not exactly like you're like, all of the stuff that I'm cutting out, it's not like anything exciting is being cut out. Like, it's not like you as a viewer's missing out on anything. It's literally just a case of, oh gosh, it's literally just a case of we're revisiting everywhere else that we've been, like on the adventure, except it just has a different hue to it, and there are a few traps, like there are a few paths being blocked, like that is literally it. Like, it's not exactly anything that you're missing out on. Worth it. See, it was worth it. Right. So this is this is gonna be the point, like in this area where I just start speeding up and like cutting out chunks, because like I say, y'all ain't missing anything. Not really anyway. Hi, post commentary me again. This is something I've noticed, is that like all of the places we're visiting in the Stockade are like all of the places where you started with the 6 playable characters. Like, I think that's the Josh. Ooh. Oh, hold on, I don't actually think we ever came here. Where is this? Sorry, where is this? Like, it looks like it's in the desert. There was like a rock blockade, that's the only phrasing I can think of, like a rock blockade, like back in Burning Sands that we never managed to go through. Like, is wherever this is this what was beyond that blockade? Maybe? Also, there we go, Charlotte and Reese are now level 76. Anyway, back to the cutting out and speeding up. Bye. Okay, so I sort of changed my mind on this section alone. Like, because I don't recognise this place and don't think we ever came here, like it'll have already happened in the edit, but I'm just going to speed this area up instead of cutting it out completely. Although we might be at the end of the area, so yeah. Oh no, we're in a cave. Okay.
For me, it's so pop. When I listen to this song in particular, I feel like I'm in a movie, driving somewhere, and there's wind, and the sky's purple. This song feels so emotional.
Right, well I mean, here's the end of this area, so... so I mean, wherever it was, like I say, it was somewhere that we never went to. Oh lord, oh god, okay. This, oh god, this looks like a maze. Right, so clearly we have to get to that far end over there, that's fine. Oh look, there's an item there. Right, hello. We've hit another save point, so at about 8 out of 27. I'd say that puts us at about 8, a little less than a third of the way. Oh god, a little less than a third of the way through. Right, let's see where we go next. Oh, this is Wendell. Just poisonous, I think. I mean, this looks like Wendell to me. Like, this is the... Oh, screw it, we'll just walk through, I don't care.
Chances of injury.
But yeah, this is Wendell. And I imagine we'll end up in Laurent at some point. Like, because we've been to Valsena. Like, to me it'd make sense that we'd head... Yeah. Yeah, we've been to Valsena, we're in Wendell, so chances are we'll end up in Laurent at some point. Hey, level 77. Yeah, it turns out I don't think I needed to do all of that training that I did, perhaps, but oh well. Listen, I'm not upset that I did it. Like, I don't think I'm... At the very least, it'll just make this final boss fight, whenever we hit it, it'll just make it a bit easier. Like, easy, simple, just like that.
What the fuck is Minecraft?
So, I mean, I have just realised that, like, the enemies are getting stronger. Like, the ones we just fought were level 67, and I mean... I think the ones... okay, that's fine. The ones right at the beginning, they were, like, level 63, I think. So, I mean, the fact that it's leveled us up so much, I was going to say there probably is a good reason. There is a good reason. Because the enemies level up as well. Anyway, we've opened up like 10 chests, so we are about a third of the way through at this point. Right, so we're actually in. It's not called the Holy Sanctuary, but my brain's saying it's called the Holy Sanctuary. The actual, like, big cathedral in Wendell, like, right where we started our adventure. Wow, okay. Right, there we go. I think we've reached the end of Wendell. Yeah, we have. Oh, look. Ooh, what's that? Right, I can see a gold statue, but also, what is this? Hold on, I'm gonna go save first before I investigate whatever that is. I'm wondering if it's like, oh, I'm already all healed. I'm gonna save anyway. I'm wondering if this is like, hey, this is a pit stop. You can, like, just warp in and out of here, maybe? Right, yeah, this is a... Okay, that was a pit stop from right at the beginning, which... I mean, I suppose that is good if you want to, you know, not do it all in one sitting, but it's also good because I found loads of item seeds, and also, weirdly, you know, 2 sets of goddess scales, so, like, if I really wanted to, I could reset people's classes again. Although, I mean, at this point, I am quite happy with where everyone is, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. Either way, I'll join you back where we were and we'll keep going. Right, so that first pit stop, that tells me we're about a third of the way through, but I mean we've got 12 out of 27 treasure boxes, which is more than a third, because I mean 9 would have been a third. So I am wondering if it's maybe like a... Ooh, hold on, okay, we can go through this as well. I'm wondering if it's like... Ooh... Cute. I'm wondering if it is like maybe it's like a 45% and then the second one will be at 90%, and then we'll just have like the last little push, I guess, before Anise herself. I don't know. Either way, we're in this snowy... Wait, hold on. So, okay. At one point, like, in the frosty fields, there was like a big gate that I couldn't go through. So I'm wondering if like wherever this is where like the other side of that snowy gate was. Like I'm wondering if that's the case. Either way, like time to zoom. I'll rejoin you when I rejoin you.
Trixie, I don't care if you said, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Because I thought it was fucking brilliant. The fact that RuPaul did not love it is RuPaul's loss, because I loved it. And I wish I could remember her name, but I am so drunk that I cannot remember it. Latrice. No. But listen, Latrice is one of my most favorite RuPaul's Drag Race queens in the entire world. Latrice, did I not cry when I met you? You did. I did, which is embarrassing. But we're gonna move on because we're not talking about Latrice. We're talking about Miss Trixie Littell, Miss RuPaul's Drag Race winner. Miss Thorgy Shore, because this is the most exciting thing that she's ever happened to her. Miss Ginger Minge.
Alright, so we might be at the end of wherever this is. Right, okay, ooh, that's pretty. So we're not right at the end, but what I will say is... Oh yeah, we're about halfway through if we're going by treasure boxes. What I did find was a mana ring, which cancels out all status effects, and given that Charlotte is the healer, I figured like her being able to avoid all status effects, like things like petrify and freeze, like my healer would, would rely on having, the ability to avoid all status effects more than anyone else. Like, I realise it could be good to have on Duran, my main damage dealer, like, it would be useful, but I mean, Charlotte is just the one that would benefit from it the most, hence why I gave it to her. Also, I guess by giving it to Charlotte, that's kind of saying, hey, I've got this safety net, on the off chance that everyone else does get hit with some other, like, status effect. Like, say, if that happens... then we've got that, safety net. Yes. Okay, so like some of these places that we've gone to I haven't even recognised. So I'm wondering if that does mean that, like, dependent on which, like, characters you choose to play as, like, you end up in different places of the world? Because, like, something I will say is, like, when I was, like, looking up stuff for, like, this post-game, when I was looking up the post-game, like, how much of it there was, like, obviously the character that you choose to play as, like your main character, that depends who the final boss is. And there are 3 final bosses, and like there are 2 characters assigned to each final boss. Like when I was looking it up, I managed to pick 3 characters that were like all assigned a separate final boss. So I am wondering, oh look, 3rd set of goddess scales. I am wondering, like, if I had chosen a different character, maybe like the story would have been, you know, a little more compacted. Like if I had chosen the other character that like had issues with the masked mage like Charlotte did, then maybe, you know, we would have had, again, like say something more compact. And I don't even know if compact is the correct word, but it's all I can think of. Either way, here's another save point. I mean, we're up to 16 out of 27 treasure boxes, so we're well more than halfway. Oh look, here's Laurent. There we go. I think this is Laurent at least. So either way, we're more than halfway, because like halfway would have been like between 13 and 14 treasure boxes. So wherever we are, we're more than halfway done.
How dare she use the beauty of Laurent as her plaything?
There we go. Like I said, we're in Laurent now. Right, hello. I think we've almost made it to the end of Laurent now, so, yeah. I mean, that was that entire point. And I mean, when they said that this, when the internet said that this, you know, dungeon was, like, 7 times longer than anything else that we've done so far, like, they weren't kidding. Like, there is a lot to this place. Like, you could see there when I just peeked in my, my map. We're at 19 out of 27, you know, 19 out of 27 treasure boxes, so I mean, according to my maths and my logic, we're more than 2/3 of the way through. Oh, right, so something tells me like 3 of these are going to be fake, yeah.
Come on.
But if we run away, it can't hit us. Okay, did not know that, right. So if you run away fast enough, it just doesn't try and attack you. Love that for us. Right, so by logic, this one's going to be a Kaiser Mimic as well. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so that's put us up to 21 out of 27, so yeah. There's only 5 left. We are... Oh, Lord, okay. Oh, it's just... Oh, it's basically the same as that step jumper room. Whatever the step jumpers are officially named, it's basically another one of those rooms. Right. Listen, as long as I follow the star, I'll be fine.
You won admirably.
There we go, and now we've hit this checkpoint as well. Those pads didn't really make much sense, but hey, we made it through, so I ain't complaining. Right, who's next? / what's next? I don't know where this is. Oh, this is Naval Fortress? Or is it Jad Stronghold? It's the one with all the wolves. That's which one this is. Do I remember which one that is? No. Oh god. Just got 1500 experience from that one fight. See, that is the power of Lil Cactus, like, it really benefits you to, like, go and seek him out. And even after I said I wasn't going to go out of my way to try and find all of the Lil Cacti, I did. I mean, I will admit, like, I'll definitely admit, like, having that 200% bonus, like, right at the beginning of a battle, that has really made this place a lot quicker and easier for me, like, I can't lie. Like, the fact that I can just open every fight by just spin slashing and, you know, honestly decimating most of the enemies. It's made this place a lot easier to cope with. Like, and I've probably had to heal and use MP a lot less than I would have otherwise. So yeah, there's my tip. If you're planning on doing this, try and find as many little cacti as you can. Just use one of the several guides online. That's what I did. Oh look, Duran's level 80 now. Hi, it's post-commentary me again, just popping in one final time to say that, like, when I recorded these post-game videos, like, I originally planned, oh, we'll get them done in, like, 1 or 2 episodes. Then I realised, it'll probably be 3 with how long this is. And then, with how long this was, I figured it'd be easier to make it 4 instead of 3 and just have the Anise fight on her own. I do talk about that a little bit, like, on live commentary at the end. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in to say that just because when I recorded this, like, the raw file was over an hour. Right, so there were a bunch of treasure boxes just in that last area that I just completely avoided. Now that's, again, cutscene, but that's not because I was doing it on purpose. I think this might be the end. Or very nearly the end, yeah.
This place feels awful. Anise must be getting close. Be careful from here on out.
Oh god. Right, so here's the tea. I know that I said that I was only gonna have 3 post-game videos. I think I might stretch it out to 4. Like, have Anise Stockade just be its own video. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna record the fight with Anise right after this, and I mean, if this video keeps going, you'll have been able to see that I've put it all into one, but I haven't made up my mind. So if this is the end, I'm gonna say goodbye to you now and thank you for watching. And next time we'll fight Anise. If this isn't where this ends, let's go fight Anise.